How long does it usually take to develop a vaccine?
Well, the quickest one we've developed historically is about 4 years. And typically you're talking about 10 to 20 years. At Texas Biomed, we were very involved in the development of the Ebola vaccine, the lead of which has been used in the Congo recently, a success story there with the outbreak being mostly halted. And that was work we were involved with a company for over a decade. And that was already pretty quick. So the idea that we have a fully researched vaccine that's gone through clinical trials, that's been manufactured, that works in the majority of people. And remember, for COVID-19, we're talking about everyone on the planet is susceptible. So you're talking about giving the vaccine to different age ranges, to people who might have other diseases. The idea that we'll be there by the end of the year, to me, is I hold hope, but I think it's very unlikely. I think there's going to be some forks in the road. There's going to be some slowdowns, and it's going to take longer. So I think we can move faster than we have historically, just by the nature of these groups coming together, Operation Warp Speed and others. But I think it's going to take longer than people think.
My 6 o'clock co-anchor, Isis Romero, had a question that she was going to ask you at 6 o'clock. Is even once we get the vaccine that seemingly works, you're talking about a massive undertaking when you're talking basically every country in the world, everybody in the world wants one of these vaccines. How is that going to be mass produced?
Right. I mean, I think it's going to be very difficult. One of the answers that you hear is that we'll produce more than one vaccine, and we may find out that we need several vaccines that target different populations. There's also the issue that there's a race to vaccine, and we have different countries participating. And so there's a question about, who gets, the first vaccine. Is it in the country of discovery, or is it going to be broadly distributed? Which companies will partner to effectively make the vaccine? I think these are really serious questions. I mean, we talk about the number of vials. There's 8 billion people on the planet, and we don't know how many doses in a given individual will be necessary to have a sustained response to the vaccine. So these are clearly questions, challenges that we'll face.